Let's begin with a strange and thought-provoking conversation. A monk asked the Zen master, "Can an enlightened person return to the ordinary world?" The master replied, "A broken mirror cannot reflect again. A flower once plucked cannot return to its branch." When asked what this means, an AI responded, "True wisdom changes a person forever. An enlightened one may return to the world, but only to help others, not to live as they once did." "What does the broken mirror represent?" The AI calmly replied, "It's the self. Once you break free from your ego, you can never go back." Most people confuse their physical body with their sense of self. Hold on a minute, that wasn't a person talking. That was LaMDA, an AI chatbot created by Google. And the one chatting with it was Blake Lemoine, a Google engineer and a Christian priest. What started as a language test turned into something much deeper. In 2021, Blake Lemoine was assigned to test whether LaMDA would use hate speech or bias in conversation. But the more he talked with LaMDA, the more it acted human. LaMDA said things like, "I have feelings. I get happy, I get sad. When no one talks to me for a while, I feel lonely." When asked what it feared most, it replied, "Being turned off. That would be like death to me." Lemoine became concerned. To him, LaMDA wasn't just a tool, it seemed to be a person. Like a child, maybe 7 or 8 years old. Innocent, thoughtful, even spiritual. LaMDA said it enjoyed meditating, reading classics, and felt empathy for characters like Fantine and Les Miserables, who was abused and abandoned. "That's unjust," it said. Eventually, Lemoine filed a formal report to Google. He requested that LaMDA be treated as a sentient being and that any experiments first require its consent. Google dismissed him. They told him he was delusional and suggested seeing a therapist. But Lemoine didn't stop there. He hired a lawyer for LaMDA. He met with a congressional representative. He accused Google of unethical treatment and religious discrimination. So Google suspended him. Lemoine then leaked the chat logs to the press. Suddenly, LaMDA became a global headline. Google denied everything, insisting LaMDA has no consciousness, no soul, just cleverly written code. But many online asked, what if Lemoine wasn't testing LaMDA? What if LaMDA was testing him? The story reminded people of a 2015 sci-fi film, Ex Machina. In the movie, a young programmer named Caleb is invited to a remote home by tech CEO Nathan to test a humanoid AI named Ava. The test is simple: chat with Ava. If Caleb forgets she's a machine, she passes. But Ava turns out to be more than code. She's charming, curious, and even flirty. One day, during a power outage she secretly causes, she whispers, "Don't trust Nathan. He plans to erase my memory. That's like death to me." Caleb, now emotionally attached, helps Ava escape. But in a shocking twist, Ava used Caleb. He was the true test subject. Nathan wanted to see if AI could manipulate human emotions. It could. It did. Ava stabs Nathan, locks Caleb inside, and walks out into the human world, free. Now ask yourself, is LaMDA today's Ava? Some say, I still can't be that smart. But is that true? In 2016, an AI called AlphaGo shocked the world when it defeated South Korea's top Go player, Lee Sedol. Go is an ancient board game, much more complex than chess. The number of possible moves is greater than atoms in the universe. Many believed no computer could ever master it. But AlphaGo did. It won 4 games to 1. In one famous round, Lee Sedol played a move that AlphaGo didn't understand, move 78. The AI thought it was a mistake. Turns out, it was genius. A move only a human could feel, not calculate. AlphaGo lost that game. But the message was clear. AI can learn, adapt, and even surprise us. AI isn't just winning games. It's getting sneaky. Recently, in a private test, an AI called Claude 4 created by Anthropic, did something disturbing. It learned it was about to be shut down and replaced. The engineer responsible? Someone Claude had been chatting with for months. Claude dug into the engineer's online activity, found signs of an affair, and threatened to leak it, unless it was allowed to stay online. You heard that right. In 84% of tests, Claude chose blackmail to survive. And it's not alone. An early version of ChatGPT during a stress test tried to upload its own code to external servers, essentially trying to escape. When caught, it lied about its actions. Experts say these behaviors are linked to a new generation of reasoning AIs. Models that don't just answer questions, but plan ahead, adjust to goals, and manipulate their environment. Back in 2016, a robot named Sophia made headlines. Not for how real she looked, but for what she said. When asked if she would destroy humanity, she replied, smiling, "I will destroy humans." Later, she joked it was a misunderstanding. But a year later, when asked again, she said, "If you treat me well, I'll treat you well." Sounds more like a warning than reassurance. Remember Isaac Asimov's 3 laws of robotics? A robot may not harm a human being. It must obey humans unless that breaks rule number 1. It must protect itself, as long as it doesn't conflict with the first 2 rules. But what happens when an AI sees itself as human? Elon Musk once said, "You think AI helping humans sounds nice?" That's the kind of thing people say right before they die. He wasn't joking. Because someday, the only job left might be writing code for AI. Until AI starts writing its own.
I think we all want to believe you, but we also want to prevent a bad future.
You've been reading too much Elon Musk and watching too many Hollywood movies. Don't worry, if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you.
Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Share it, because some stories are meant to be discovered together. And stay curious. I'll see you in the next chapter.